Hello, good evening. Hello, Soham. Hello, Rutuja. I was not able to get the net. There was a network problem. Yes. Good evening, all of you. Yes. Now we'll be starting with sets, relations, and functions. Good evening, all of you. Yes. Good evening. Yes. Oh, my voice is echoing. Okay. Now, you know what is a set? You have been studying set theory since school days. It is a collection of well defined. What is well defined? Tell me. It is defined well. Means if I say write down a set of students. Oh, you are able to hear me clearly? Okay. Okay, I was explaining you well defined. That is defined well. Means if I say, write the set of tall students from your class, tall students from your class. I'm using an adjective, tall. But for me, tall means greater than 6 feet. For somebody else, tall may be greater than 5 feet. So this is not defined well. Means you may or may not take any object in that. So we cannot take such objects. We cannot call this as a set. It has to be defined well. I say, write the set of students who weigh more than 70 kgs. So I know whether to take that as an element or not. Yes, specified. That is well defined. Distinct objects. What do you mean by distinct objects? Yes. Yes. Different means no object or no element is repeated. No repetition allowed. If I want to write the set of the letters which occur in the word success. SUSSESS. I have changed the spelling. I just want to show you. Though not apna success, huh? Remember that. So S has come 5 times. Oh, no, I'm not using our usual success spelling. It is 5 times the S letter. But I will be taking S only once, comma U and comma E. And then I will be putting them in curly bracket and I will be naming the set. This type, what is this method called? Tell me. Yes, yes, it is a well-defined. But Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday के बाद फिर से Sunday आएगा, तो I cannot write Sunday again and again. I have to write Sunday only once. May it come 52 times or 53 times in a year, but we will be taking that Sunday only once. Okay? So this type, this listing method is also called roster method, in which we list the elements. We write 1 comma, second comma, third comma. If it is finite, we stop. If it is infinite, we write dot, dot, dot. For example, the set of natural numbers, when I write 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma dot, dot, dot. Correct? So this is an infinite set. Yes. It is an infinite set and this is a finite set. Here we can count the number of elements and counting comes to an end. Here we cannot count the elements. You will come to an end when the counting doesn't stop. So such sets are called infinite sets. So this is a finite set, this is an infinite set. Okay? Now, I will write a set. What will you call this set as? What is this set called? No, it is not a null set. It is not a null set. It is a singleton set. Singleton set में number of elements is 1. ये set में एक element है जो 0 है. You understand? So this is a singleton set. Null set, you know, many people get confused. Null set में खाली डब्बा रहता है. You can keep it like this or you can write 5. This is a null set. Are you clear? You understand the difference between a singleton set and a null set? Yes, it is also called an empty set. That's right. Now, in a finite set, number of elements, yes, void set, yes. You want me to scroll it up? Yes. A set is a collection of well-defined distinct objects. Then if I cannot write the names of the tall students of this class because it is not defined well. See, somebody may say you are tall, somebody may say you are not tall. So you cannot have this, and this is not well defined. Distinct objects, ये जैसे कि S, U, E, they are different elements, distinct objects. Even if S has come 5 times. 1 minute, huh? Yes. 1 minute. What did you ask me? Oh, Miss, in singleton set, only one variable is variable, nahi beta. Element. Number of elements is 1. Okay? Yes. यहाँ 0 हो सकता है. I can write this M. It is a singleton set. It has only one element, that is M. Okay? They are called members of a set or they are called elements of a set. All right? You know, you understood what is a null set or an empty set or a void set. You can call it up anytime. Yes. Now, in a finite set, you are right, only one element. In a finite set, what is number of elements called? Bolo. Yes. What is number of elements called? N of A, I understand that. That is called a cardinal number. It's called a cardinal number of that set. We cannot have cardinal number for infinite set, but जैसे singleton set का है, cardinal number is 1 for a singleton set. जो मैंने set लिखा था ऊपर, जिसमें S, U and E were there. ये देखो यहाँ उसका cardinal number था 3. Correct? तो इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं cardinal number. Is that clear? Yeah, for a set of real numbers. See, real numbers ka set we cannot write in roster method. Who will tell me the reason why I cannot write? I can write number of, yes, beta, yes, Soham, you are absolutely right. Number of elements present in a finite set is called its cardinal number, because infinite mein hum log calculate, you know, we will not be able to see how many elements are there because you cannot, your counting will not come to an end only. Is that clear, Soham? The number of elements present in a finite set is called cardinal number of that set. Okay. Now, a set of real numbers, because it is impossible to write accurately in a real number. Yes, Nakshatra, it's a very good answer, but I'll tell you. The logic behind this is our number line. Now, every real number has a place on a number line. Now, so every point corresponds to some real number. So अगर मेरा एक point ये है and ये दूसरा point है, okay? So this is some real number and this is another real number. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. So in between the 2 points, there are infinite points. Kitne bhi pass ho points. There are infinite points in between the 2 points. And every point corresponds to some real number. So there are infinite real numbers in between any two real numbers. So we cannot write comma, 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 comma. Correct? Yes, yes, beta. Atharva, you are right. It is a singleton set. You understand? So set of real numbers we cannot write in roster method. We have to write, means I have to write like this, x such that x is from a set of real numbers. Set builder form में ही लिखना पड़े. Is that clear? Now, this was the introduction of a set. You all have done this in school level in different standards. Now, my point number 2. What are equivalent sets? Bolo. What are equivalent sets? See, first of all, perfect, very good answer. Acha, you have not learned in CBSE. Oh, yeah, correct. You are right, no problem. But till now, whatever I have explained, have you understood? I will be taking some right from the beginning, from the core I will take. Don't worry. In what are equivalent sets? Equivalent sets में the two finite sets are called equivalent sets. Say A and B will be equivalent sets if, okay, that's right, seems new to us. But so far you did not understand the last curly bracket here. This, yes, Shreya, you didn't understand this. Okay, see, let me just finish this, then I will go back there. Equivalent sets are the finite sets having same cardinal number. Matlab, if number of elements in set A and number of elements in set B are equal, then the sets are not equal. Their number of elements are equal. I'll give you an example. My set A is A, B, C, implies n of A is 3. My set B is 1, 2, 3. So number of elements in B are 3. So these two are equal. Correct? Yes. Therefore, A and B are equivalent sets. They are equivalent sets. Are you clear? Everybody understands this? All right. Now let me go back to that. Wait a minute. Who asked me this? This. First of all, you tell me what is this method of writing a set? Shreya, what is this method of writing a set? This is called a set builder method. Yes, yes, absolutely right. Set builder method में ना हम लोग कॉमा 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 करके लिस्ट नहीं बनाते, हम लोग भी describe a set and all the values of x which satisfy the given condition. Okay. Yeah, 1-to-1 correspond. I will come back to that. Huh? Yes, I will be, when I teach you relations, then Cartesian product, functions, I will all cover that. All right. domain, codomain, range, everything. Now I am explaining you just basic sets. Okay? No problem. Anyway, this was a set builder method in which we described this set of real numbers. You want me to list out all the set methods? See, there are only two methods. एक है roster method. Now I'll give you a set A. I can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. तो यह है roster method. मैंने ये set लिखा है list में. अभी ये एक ही type में लिख सकते हैं. But यही set, if I want to write in set builder method, you can write this in n number of methods, like now n number. You have to describe. It is the way of describing a set. I can write a x such that x is a natural number less than or equal to 5. I can write it is a natural number less than 6. I can write, yes, no, they are intervals, beta, intervals. But 1, 5 likhoge na. But see, if you cannot just write 1 to 5 closed intervals, because that indicates all real numbers between 1 and 5, including the extremities. So we need to write x belongs to n and then closed interval 1, 5. Very good. Yes, yes. I can even write x such that x is a whole number 0 less than x less than 6. You know, equal to signs are not there. Matlab after 0 and before 6, जो भी whole numbers है. Means in set builder method ना, it is, you know, जैसे तुम्हारे सामने एक पिक्चर रखा है सामने, तो हर एक का अपना अपना तरीका है डिस्क्राइब करने का. So you can write in number of ways. Are you getting it? But अगर इसका आंसर रोस्टर में लिखो, इसका आंसर रोस्टर में लिखो, इसका आंसर रोस्टर में लिखो, तो ये आंसर should be same. Understand that? Okay, great. समझ लिए मैडम. Very nice. Yes, so roster method and set builder method. Got it? No, very good. Thank you. No problem. Now, people who already know sets, they may feel boring, but I'm so sorry. Some people have never learned. What is W? Okay. See, N is a set of natural numbers. Yes, whole number set. W is a set of whole numbers. Everybody knows this. 0, 1, 2. I'm not writing essay. Okay. You know, set of integers. It is also denoted by I. Dot, dot, dot. Yes, yes. -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, dot, dot, dot. Yes, I or Z. Perfect. Q. It is a set of rational numbers. Yes. Rational numbers में कैसे दिखाना है? It is P upon Q, where Q should not be 0 and P and Q both are integers. Both are integers. तो उसको बोलते हैं rational number. Rational number is integer upon integer and the denominator should not be 0. That is rational. So normally we take decimals either with terminating type or recurring type. They represent, जैसे मैंने लिखा 2.5, so khalas, it is ending, it is terminating. Or I can have 2.5555. Yeah, that is 2.5 dot लिख सकते हैं. Yeah, I can write 3. See, single है ना, single digit है तो dot लिखते हैं. Suppose if I have 5, 7 coming again, so it is 5, 7 bar, like 3.57, 5, 7, 5, 7, and so on. तो उसको लिखते हैं 3.57 bar. So they are rational numbers. All right. I'll just discuss all types so that your concepts will be absolutely crystal clear. All right. Then you will have irrational numbers. जो कि neither terminating, pi, you know, pi is irrational, terminating nor recurring. कैसे जाता है ये? 2.57149682. Wait, बेटा, एक सेकंड. हाँ, √2, एक मिनट. Yes, they are all irrational. 3.57 लिखा ना, एक मिनट. I will scroll up. हाँ, देखो क्या देखना है. Roster method A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pi, absolutely correct. So हम pi different numbers after decimal point. Yes, but वो group है ना, वो खत्म भी नहीं होना चाहिए after decimal, या the numbers means they are neither terminating nor recurring. वो group कितना भी बड़ा हो, recur नहीं होना चाहिए. √2, √5, perfect. Anybody copying this? Yes. If you're writing, I will wait, otherwise I can go ahead. Little down, okay. Okay, you want me to scroll the first page? क्या चाहिए था बोलो? Yes. Ayush, are you copying from here? Okay, you can take a screenshot. Yes, that's a good one, because so that everybody's time will not be wasted. Good one. You want me to go ahead? When you take a screenshot, tell me yes, then I will go ahead. Okay. अभी ले लो. लिया photo? Okay. Can I go ahead? एक मिनट. I think शायद 1 minute. यहाँ तक था ना? डन ना? ये भी हो गया सारा? This is all done? Okay, that is taken. Very good. Chalo. So we came back to rational. Irrational, we write it as Q dash. Huh? So real में क्या आता है? Rational as well as irrational. What is a real number? You are welcome. Every real number, it is defined as the number whose square is, बोलो. Last time हमने discuss किया था. Whose square is. It can be represented on a number line. Super. Bolo. Or non-negative. That's the right answer. Don't say 0. Whose square is non-negative. That is a real number. All of you are clear? Since we were discussing all the sets, so abhi kuch bhi aaye, to bhi we'll be able to do it. Yes, non-negative square. Perfect. Abhi hum logon ne complex numbers bhi kiya hai. So you know the numbers which are not real. We take I as square root of -1. That also we did it, right? Okay. Now we are going to do subset. Now if I give you a set A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scroll up a few lines. ये चाहिए? Shreya, is it that this do you want? Still further up? Done. Okay. Okay. Now we are doing subset. The next point of discussion. First we did introduction, then we went to different types of sets. Now abhi subset mein hum log aa rahe. A is a set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm taking it as a finite set. Now if I write a set B, which is 2 and 4. Now check. Every element of set B is an element of set A. है कि नहीं है? बोलो. It has elements, but not all from A. But पूरा का पूरा set B is present in A. Correct? Then in that case, B is called the subset of A. It is written as B is a subset of A. It is a sign of subset. Okay, this is a subset of A. Now there are two types of subsets. One is proper subset, and what is not proper is improper. Proper subset के लिए ना हम लोग only C use करते हैं, नीचे का line draw नहीं करते. And proper या improper कुछ भी दिखाने के लिए this is a general sign of a subset. Okay, what do you mean by proper subset? Proper subset, I'll give you an example here. जो मैंने लिखा है B is 2, 4, A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. मतलब entire B is a part of A. But A में कुछ तो है जो B में नहीं. मतलब A is more powerful than B. It has at least one element extra. So that B is a proper subset. It is a subset properly. So it is a proper subset of A. Is that clear? Everybody followed what is a proper subset? So B is a proper subset of A. So I will be writing B, one element of B is not in A. नहीं beta. One element of A is not in B. उल्टा बोल रहे हो आप. B subset है. जो subset है वो बच्चा है. जिसका subset है वो माँ है. B is a subset of A. See, I am under. See, डॉक्टर पेशेंट ऐसा है. पेशेंट डॉक्टर के ट्रीटमेंट के अंदर 3 एलिमेंट्स है या बट 3 एलिमेंट्स आर नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. एक एलिमेंट ज्यादा है ए में तो भी चलेगा. yes. So it is written as B is a proper subset of A. This is a proper subset. और improper के लिए there is no proper sign. You can it is a general sign of subset. So that represent proper ho ya improper ho. But I will write A is a subset of A. See, every set is a subset of itself. But proper नहीं है, because A का comparison आप A से करोगे, A का comparison A से करोगे तो पूरा A में है. But A में कुछ ज्यादा नहीं है जो पहले वाले A में है. Are you getting what I'm saying? So A is a subset of A. Every set is a subset of itself. And empty set is a proper subset of every set. I have written it here, proper के लिए. See here. Superset. Yeah, superset अलग है. If B is a B अगर subset of A है, I will come to superset. Let us not mix. See, if B is a proper subset of A, you understood the difference of proper and improper? अगर B है C, B है A का proper subset, तो superior A है तो A becomes a superset of B. Okay, but that I'll be doing anyway separately, so don't worry about that. Yeah, correct. See, I will draw the Venn diagram. You know, every set we can represent in one figure, that is called Venn diagram. It's basically for the people who have never done. You can have rectangle, you can have square, pictorial representation, absolutely correct. So अगर ये मेरा B है, see I'm drawing B. Suppose ये मेरा A है. So A में है 1 2 3 4 5. ये है B. ये है 2, ये है 4. अभी 3 elements are there, 1 2 and 3, which are there in A but not in B. You understood? So अभी तुम लोगों को समझेगा मैं A को माँ क्यों बोल रही हूँ और B को बच्चा. बच्चा is B. So बच्चा माँ के अंदर, you understood? Entire B is a part of A. 1 3 and 5. Yeah, you are right. Thank you so much. 1 3 and 5 are the elements. Wait. 1 3 and 5 are the elements which are ये 5 है, हाँ? 1 3 and 5 which are in A but not in B. Everybody clear? All of you understood a subset? So understand every set is a subset of itself and empty set is a proper subset. Sorry, a proper subset no, there is no, that's what I'm saying. कि जैसे proper set subset के लिए proper sign है, improper या proper. Improper subset you could not understand. Wait. Empty set is a proper subset of any non-empty set. एक मिनट है बेटा. लिया ना मैंने example लिया. A is 1 2 3 4 5. मैंने same नाम लिया ना, इसलिए you people did not understand. Wait. I will take set B as 3 2 1 4 5. Elements the same hai, order is not important. So set A and set B, see, sets A and B both contain exactly the same element. Exactly the same element. Wait, let me explain. So they are called equal sets. Now answer me this, huh? Is every element of A, answer me yes or no, huh? Every element of A is an element of B. Bolo. Yes or no? Yes. And is every element, see, every element of A is an element of B. Matlab A is a subset of B. Correct? Okay. And is every element of B is an element of A? Yes or no? Yes. So B is also a subset of A. But abhi dekho, when I say every element of A is there in B, ये सारे elements B में हैं, मतलब A है subset B का, but B में कुछ भी extra नहीं है. So B cannot, you understand, B में extra कुछ भी नहीं है. So A is a subset, but not a proper subset. So general sign I have used, A is a subset of B, and yeah, equivalent sets अलग है. Equivalent sets में cardinal numbers are equal. If I have A is 1 2 3 4 5 and B as, suppose मेरा B set है 6 7 8 9 10, So in that case, A and B will be equivalent sets because they contain same number of elements. But same elements hai to equal sets. Same number of elements are equivalent sets. So I can say equal sets are always equivalent, but equivalent sets need not be equal all the time. You got it? What I'm saying? A is improper, yes, because it has elements for B. Yes, absolutely correct. Yes, you people have understood well. Yes. So, are you clear about this subsets? If B was in same order, तो भी कुछ, तो A and B would be proper or not? कैसे? If even order एक तो एक चीज याद रखना, मैं set A कैसे भी लिख सकती हूँ. I can write set A as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So हम can write this as 2, 1. अभी कितने type हम लोग लिख सकते, permutation combination you have learned. So you know how many 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 है. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 है तो सबसेट ही नहीं होता ना. पूरा ए कहाँ बी में होता था. ऋतुजा, फुल एलिमेंट, थोड़ा पार्ट नहीं, फुल एलिमेंट चाहिए. एंटायर पूरा का पूरा सेट दूसरे सेट के अंदर चाहिए या सेम चाहिए, देन इट इज अ सबसेट. आर यू क्लियर अबाउट दैट? ओके. And और एक चीज है ना, students get confused. If I write this set A as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I write 1 belongs to A, 2 belongs to A, 3 belongs to A. Means element belongs to the set. But I cannot write this belonging to A is wrong. Samjha? When I write this in a curly bracket, this becomes a set. One set cannot belong to another set. Are you getting what I'm saying? One set cannot belong to another set. One set will become a subset of another set. You understood the difference? It will be a singleton set, but writing this is wrong. This is what I want to tell you. I have to write this set will be a proper or improper. कैसे भी लिखो? You can write like this, or you can write proper subset of A, but you cannot write belonging to A. You got my point, what I want to tell you? Yeah, if it is 1, 2, 3, then it is proper. Yes. See, for example, if I say A is 1, 2, 3, and B would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I cannot write A belongs to B is wrong. A is a proper subset of B because entire A is present in the B. So A is a subset of B and that to a proper subset. अगर A मेरा proper subset है B का, तो B को हम लोग बोलते हैं superset. That I will be doing in detail बाद में. Just याद रखना. Yes, 2, 4 किसका subset है? B का ना? नहीं समझा नहीं मुझे. A मैं वैसे ही रखूं क्या? Give me an example. A, you want me to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 only? ऐसे. And B is 2, 4. Yes. Then क्यों proper subset नहीं है बोलो? Give me one reason. Yeah. Perfect. ये गलत है. हाँ, B is not a proper subset. क्यों? पहले तो B completely present in A है, and A has extra ना, extra elements are there. एक भी है तो बस है. 3 होता तो भी proper subset होता. Unless they are equal ना, they cannot be improper subsets of each other. Got it? Everybody clear about the subset part? B is a subset of A. Yes, B is a subset of A. ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो. Actually, really speaking, B is a proper subset of A. Because B तो पूरा है ही A में, लेकिन A में कुछ extra है. When we do more sums, now you'll understand. Are you clear about subset pura? What is the wrong notion? What people write? They write one set belonging to the other set. It is absolutely wrong. A set will be a subset. Element will belong. Okay? Then I will go to the next part. Different numbers after decimal point, they are irrational numbers. Okay, scroll the first page. कोई नहीं रहा scroll. What is happening? एक मिनट रुको ना. There is a problem. 1 minute. Little down now, it's not moving. Yeah. 1 second. एक मिनट. I will show. ये चाहिए. It will go to infinity. Yes. Root 2, root 5. See, there are infinite rational numbers. There are infinite irrational numbers. There are infinite real numbers. Yes. What do you want? Do you want anything from here, or should I scroll it up? Yes. Bolo? Should I go ahead? Anybody wants to see this? I'm not able to read the chat on me. Can you send this what so that we can make notes later? What do you want? This means oh, PDF. Okay. Oh, that can be done. Yes. Sure. Then we will go to the next point, point number 4, that is universal set. मैं universal set को बोलती हूँ for that particular example. Infinite irrationals. Yes. Yes. Yes, you are right. एक माँ के बच्चे ऐसा है उसका एक सिंपल डिस्क्रिप्शन. जो माँ रहती है that is the universal set. I'll give you an example. Which last part you want, beta? Rutuja, who said Apurva Kadam? Apurva, which last part you want? You wala. What do you want? Be specific. Proper and improper wala. Okay. See, what is proper subset? Na? Proper subset is a, see, I have, see this example, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B is 2, 4. अभी मुझे बोलना पूरा B is there in A. है कि नहीं? Yes or no? यस, तो इतना तो मानते हो आप कि B इज अ सबसेट ऑफ A. ओके, B इज अ सबसेट ऑफ A. अभी B A के अंदर है, मतलब जैसे कि ये सबसेट है, मतलब B है बच्चा एंड A है माँ, करेक्ट. तो बी अंदर आने के बाद अगर माँ के पास एक भी कुछ एक्स्ट्रा है, इवन इफ वन एलिमेंट इज एक्स्ट्रा, तो B अगर 2,4 है तो A के पास तीन एक्स्ट्रा इधर है, 1 है, 3 है, 5 है. दो आई डोंट नीड 3 बट आई नीड ओनली 1, बट 1 or more, then B is a subset properly. So it is B is a proper subset of A. Apurva, are you clear? Improper में क्या होता है? Just remember one thing, when the two sets are equal, they are improper subsets of each other. Okay? Are you getting what I'm saying? अगर मेरा A 1 2 3 4 5 है and दूसरा set C है 1 2 3 4 5, तो A is there in C, C is there in A, but एक दूसरे के अंदर है but दूसरे को extra कुछ भी नहीं है, then they are improper subsets of each other. No, nothing extra. No. No, I was coming to universal set. We show universal set as U or X or psi, ऐसा कुछ भी दिखा सकते हैं. Now, a set A, or I will write this as X because then you will get used to welcome. Universal set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. अगर ये मेरा है universal set. Power set, yes, I will. Yes, Loic power set is a set of, it is a collection of all subsets. Now, who knows if there are n elements in a set, how many subsets does that have? That set will have how many subsets? Bolo? No? See, I know what all you want, I understood. Somebody wants superset, somebody wants power set. So we will go in a flow and I will make sure that I cover everything. Just remember, because I asked you the question, every set having n elements will have 2 raised to n number of subsets. Yaad rakhna. 2 raised to n, perfect one that. 2 raised to n subsets. उसमें से 2 तो हमेशा है ही, a set itself and a empty set. वो बाद में करते हैं हम लोग. When I take superset and power set ना, that time I'm going to take that. Don't worry. Okay. So now we are doing universal set. I'll make sure that all your points are covered better. Don't worry. Huh? After I finish the theory now, if anything that is left, please ask. Universal set, if it is X. Now I'll give you a number of sets. A. 1, 2, 3. Set B. 2, 4, 6, 8. Set C. 1, 3, 5 and 7. Set D is an empty set. बस हो गया, अभी explain करने के लिए. Now tell me, is A a subset of X? Is A a subset of X? Proper, improper, that is not important. Yes. Is B a subset of X? Yes. Is C a subset of X? Yes. Empty set is a subset of every set because nothing is there everywhere. Just remember that. So even D is a subset of X. मतलब ये सारे 4 बच्चे हैं X नाम के माँ के. So एक माँ के बच्चे, तो मेरा माँ है X. Universal set. And all these are subsets of that particular set. That mother set is called the universal set. And ये है बच्चे, they are all subsets of the universal set. For with respect to this example, एक universal set दिया जाता है. So all other sets all other sets are subsets of that particular set. So that mother set is called the universal set. Are you clear? Huh? Yes, absolutely correct. Abhi, yahan dekho what I'm saying. If I have, I'll draw the figure, and then you'll understand this very well. See, if I am drawing universal set, yeah, it is very basic. Kya kare? Because some people have not learned it at all. Na? See, if I don't mind going fast, but what happens is, some people who have never done this before, for them it is informative. Na? I know it was there in the 10th. If everybody knows, then I will directly solve the sums, whatever you say. Nakshatra is, oh, it's fine. Okay. So, yes, I understand. That's why. And doing basic, it is never a waste of time. Remember that. Yes. Yes, beta. Absolutely. Rutuja, you're right. See, मेरा universal set क्या है? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 है. अभी ये जो मेरा set A है, उसमें है 1, 2 and 3. बाकी है बाहर 4, 5, 6, 7 कहीं भी लिख सकते हो and 8. So this is your A, set A, correct? हाँ? अभी ये A छोड़ा, A निकाला, तो जो ये जो सेट, ये जो एलिमेंट्स है 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the elements of X which are not in A. समझा? Which are not in A. So इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं A dash. It is called complement of set A. It is not intersection. Intersection of A and X will be A. See, I'll tell you, when A is a subset of B, proper हो या improper हो, मतलब A B के अंदर है, then उनका intersection होगा. मैंने अभी तक ना ये operations किए नहीं, इसलिए मैं बोल नहीं रही थी, because जो लोग पहली बार पढ़ रहे हैं ना, उनको बहुत hard होगा ये समझने में. इसको बोलते हैं intersection, मतलब intersection common में. You know what? I will not. So A intersection B will be a subset A. जैसे कि यहाँ, do you realize that A is a subset of X here? Then A and X दोनों में common क्या है? बोलो common में intersection लिखते हैं. दोनों में common क्या है? बच्चा. And दोनों का union रहता है माँ. Intersection is bacha and union is ma. I will be doing operations properly. Huh? Don't worry, set operations. Union and intersection. All right. Okay. Did you understand complement of A? Okay. Now just tell me here. मेरे पास मेरा B है. So मुझे समझाओ जरा B dash क्या होगा complement. क्या करना? X की तरफ देखो. उसमें से ये numbers उड़ा लो. 2, 4, 6 and 8 उड़ा लो. क्या आएगा B dash? 1, 3, 5, 7. B dash आएगा. Correct? Means when you remove any set from X, correct? You will get the complement of that set. अभी मुझे आप बोलो C dash क्या होगा? C dash. C को निकालो 1, 3, 5, 7 निकालो. Perfect. 2, 4, 6, 8. अभी D अगर empty set है, so D dash क्या होगा? A set itself. Universal set itself. So, are you clear? So do you realize A and A complement में, B and B complement में, C and C complement में कुछ भी common नहीं है, कुछ भी common नहीं है. Are you getting it? So I can say that A and its complement में दोनों में common मतलब intersection कुछ भी नहीं है, मतलब null set. And A and A dash साथ में लिया कि मेरा X बनता है. Correct? फिर A dash का dash तो क्या आएगा बोलो? A dash का dash. Yes, I will come to that. ये ना इतना पागलपन है कि अभी x minus A cancel किया. Difference of sets. But I'm going to explain. I'm going to do that. A dash is x minus A. Absolutely correct. Difference of sets. ये कचरा पट्टी ये रिमूव करना है यूनिवर्सल सेट से तो बचा हुआ है दैट इज ए डैश. ए डैश का डैश क्या होगा ए, बी डैश का डैश क्या होगा बी. सी आई स्क्रॉल अप देन यू विल अंडरस्टैंड. ए क्या है मेरा ए बोलो, ए क्या है? ए इज 1 2 3. सो ए डैश क्या है? 4 5 6 7 8. अगर मुझे इसका डैश निकालना है, जिसका भी डैश निकालना है वो निकाल, दोज एलिमेंट्स यू हैव टू रिमूव. तो रिमूव 4 5 6 7 8. तो क्या बचा? 1 2 3. सो दैट a set itself A. So A dash dash is A. Are you getting it what I'm writing? Everyone? What will be a complement of a null set? Who will tell me? Yes, you can say A plus A dash is X. It will be a universal set. Because जिसका भी डैश निकालना है वो रिमूव करना है. अभी 5 डैश में रिमूव करने जैसा कुछ भी नहीं है तो पूरा यूनिवर्सल सेट ही बचेगा. सो 5 डैश इज U and X dash will be 5. Correct? Now also remember, if A is a subset of B, then B dash will be a, yes, I will show you the diagram. B dash will be a subset of A dash. एक मिनट, ये देखो. We can request Hemangi ma'am to share this lecture because it has got all the theory, na? In the universal set B, B set is a proper subset of C. Yes, absolutely right. B is a proper subset of X, na, you mean? Okay, I will request Hemangi ma'am to send you this lecture so that you can go through it, you can understand it. This is set relations, I think another 1 or 2 lectures more. This will be over. Oh, वैसे भी YouTube पे आ जाता है. Okay. Oh, okay. Now the next point I go to. Set operations. You have union and you have intersection. Union का मतलब है और प्लस, ये प्रोबेबिलिटी के लिए अच्छा पड़ेगा. इंटरसेक्शन का मतलब है and we multiply. Remember that. Okay? अभी यूनियन का मतलब साथ में लेके, see, I'll give you an example. A is 1 2 3. B is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you ask me A union B, it will be union of this and this. तो दोनों साथ में लेना है, मतलब A भी चले, अभी इसमें B डालना है, तो 2 is already written, so we will not take it again. So 4, 5, 6 and 7. It means that A union B will contain the element X such that X is either from A or from B, और में दोनों भी चलते हैं, correct? Are you getting this? Intersection में A, this is or, union is or, intersection is and, इसमें common होता है, common to both. Both, अगर दो sets है तो both, नहीं तो if you have more number of sets then obviously it will be common to all. अभी A intersection इसमें क्या है, ये 2 यहाँ भी है and यहाँ भी है, so intersection B क्या आएगा, 2. And how will you write? X, set builder में X is an element of A and X is also the element of B. फर्क समझ रहा है? No? Now we will draw this. ये है A, ये है B. We will represent Venn diagrams. अभी मुझे A दिखाना है, तो पहले हम लोग ये जो पार्ट है ना, ये पार्ट, it is common in both the circles. See, this is my circle A. It has got 1, 2 and 3. समझ रहे हो? This is set A. So this part is common to both A and B. So this part is A intersection B. So element 2 will come here. Element 2 will come here, which is there in A as well as E. Now this will be 1 and 3. अगर तुम्हें पूछा कोई कि what are the elements of A, तो कभी नहीं बोलना 1 and 3. बोलो 1, 2 and 3. This part, ये जो part है, वो है there in A and not in B. मतलब it is only in A and not in B. समझ रहे हो बराबर से? Not in B मतलब B dash में है, मतलब A and B dash, कुछ भी लिख सकते हो. So इसके elements रहेंगे 1 and 3. Everybody clear? A होगा 1, 2, 3. A क्या है? 1, 2, 3. Only A क्या है? 1 and 3. Correct? All of you are clear? अभी B क्या है? B बोलो B. What is B? B में कौन कौन है? 2, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Dot, 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 dot. हाँ? 2, 4, 5. B में पूरे है. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9 तो नहीं है, 6 है. इसमें से 2 है ना, 2. That 2 is in A also. But only B में कौन कौन रहेंगे? 4, 5, 6 and 7. Are you getting it? So ये जो part है, ये part 4, 5, 6 and 7. This is there in B and not in A, or B minus A, there in B and not in A. That is only in B and not in A. समझ रहा है? हाँ? So If anybody asks you what is A intersection B, this is A intersection B, this part. It has got only one element 2 here. ये part क्या है? There in A and not in B, or we write A में है and B में नहीं, मतलब B dash में है. ये part क्या है? There in B and not in A, that is B intersection A dash. Correct? Yes. दोनों में common है, that is intersection. अभी ये तीनों चिपकाओ, ऐसा हो जाता है. This entire region is A union B. समझ रहे हो? ये है A union B. Okay? So it will have all the elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. समझा? Especially when people who are learning this for the first time. Venn diagram is the heart of set theory. If you understand Venn diagram, you can do probability sums. इतने shortcuts है only by drawing Venn diagrams. Okay, A minus B, B minus A. अगर तुम्हें कोई पूछता है कि how many elements are there in only one of the sets? Only one of the sets. मतलब it is A minus B में only A है और B minus A में only B है. मानते हो? Correct? तो उसको बोलते हैं हम लोग symmetric difference. It is written as A. This is called symmetric difference of A and B. मतलब I can ask you how many elements are there in एक. अगर किसी ने तुम्हें ये सवाल पूछा, मतलब only A वाले लिखो. Only A वाले कौन है? 1 and 3. Only B वाले कौन है? 4, 5, 6 and 7. 2 नहीं आएगा इसमें. This many people had not learned before. Am I right? Symmetric difference of A and B. Yes, absolutely correct. Venn diagram का addition theorem वही तो है. Absolutely right. Huh? Abhi, you know, I have to tell you, if A is 1, 2 and B is 3, 4, there is nothing common in A and B. Intersection is null. So A and B are called, bolo, what? No, it is not a null set. They are called disjoint sets. Because उनमें कुछ भी जिनका intersection null set हो, ये point number 6 है, disjoint sets, जिनका intersection is a null set. Yeah, they are equivalent sets also. Absolutely correct. Because their cardinal number is the same. Correct. Now, if I want to discuss some properties, ये ज्यादा समझोगे जब भी हम लोग sums करेंगे. But लिखना मेरे लिए जरूरी है MCQ के जमाने में. When you take union with any set, what will be the answer? बोलो. A union A will be A. And A intersection A will be A only. Similarly, A union phi, A के साथ कुछ नहीं मिलाओ तो A ही बनेगा. But what will be common in A and phi बोलो? What is common in A and nothing? Phi. There is nothing common in A and phi. Absolutely correct. Okay. अभी कम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी ना, कम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी क्या होगी? A union B same as B union A. B union A. पहला कोई भी एक सेट लेना, यूनियन करते हो या इंटरसेक्शन करते हो, करेक्ट? Similarly, A intersection B is same as B intersection A. जो मैंने आज थियरी पढ़ाई है ना, सबके जो रिजल्ट्स है साथ में लिख के रखो. दिस इज कॉल्ड कम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी. 2 है तो कम्यूटेटिव, 3 है तो एसोसिएटिव. A यूनियन B यूनियन C है तो कोई भी दोनों का यूनियन करके थर्ड डालो और इट विल बी A यूनियन B यूनियन C. करेक्ट? And यहाँ A intersection B intersection C. I mean, when you're taking 3 sets na, it is irrespective of the order, you are going to get the same result. This is associative, commutative and associative. Is that clear? Oh, it's already past 5:30. I never realized. So I will continue with the properties, and next time I'll explain you superset, power set, and we will do. I have to still do theory में intervals करने हैं, and I have to give you formulae with cardinal numbers. That's it. When the theory is over, then next time mostly it is going to be solving of problems. So in the next lecture and half of a lecture after that, I'll be able to complete your sets. And another half lecture, I'll be able to complete your relations. And then will come functions. Okay? Chalo, thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.